I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler. Hustler, homie. Nigga ask me. Nigga ask me. What song was that? That's a good ass song. I would just listen to that on repeat. Cassie. But anywho, you guys, let's jump straight into this reading. All right, pretty much. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, I always say that. Like, comment, subscribe. Literally, it only take a second, you guys, if the reading resonates. But I'm getting a situation where you have to solve your own case. Everybody else was bullshitting you. This could be the justice system. This could be crooked cops, crooked judges, crooked lawyers, crooked whatever, crooked communities, crooked support system, crooked everything here. You get what I'm saying, you guys? Gaslighting you and shit, being very, very narcissistic energy, narcissistic supply. And you could have intuitively picked up that something was wrong, something wasn't adding up, something was not right. Your life could have been on the line. Your livelihood could have been at risk. And everything else. Your mental space could have been at risk. Penal karmics gaslighting you, from gang stalking, from everything else could have been in jeopardy. So you guys could have took action. Just how these karmics watch and stalk you, you could have started watching and stalking them back, mirroring them back, collecting evidence, reporting things, rounding them up, rounding up principalities, exposing them. Something could have happened to where these karmics didn't realize something was a trap, and they all came towards you to try to do whatever it is they thought they was going to do to you, and they got exposed. For some of you guys, the karmas could have even started admitting the fact that they wanted you to be dead, the fact that they wanted to steal and take from you. Some of these karmas could have even apologized. I just seen 222 on the clock. Some of these karmas could have even came towards you to apologize after the fact that they got caught. Now, if you would have never got this evidence, solved your own case, got detectives involved, investigators involved, the justice system involved, if you would have never took it that far, these karmas would have laughed and thought they could just get rid of you. Nothing would ever come out. Some of these karmas could have used the fact that you have a good heart. Oh, the collective got a good heart. The collective is an empath. The collective is somebody that's positive. They forgiving person. They done gave us a couple chances. They'll give us more chances. They could have thought you were still that type of person. They could have thought that they could use that against you to attack you and just, oh, since this person is nice, we're going to go ahead and attack them and get rid of them, and then steal and take and file license policy, or get their children took from them, or whatever the fuck they wanted to manipulate the situation in, or whatever your situation is. We're going to manipulate them into taking these charges for us. We did so many illegal shit. We're going to manipulate the collective into switching out the destinies and taking their charges and throwing them away and locking away the key. It does not work like that. You could have exposed that as well. You could have exposed them projecting onto you or something like that and trying to get away with crimes and saying that you did it. You was the one that did all that damn shit, when really it was them. You could have had the investigators go back, analyze these karmics and see they patterns and the stuff that they've been doing, and something ain't adding up. You could have been comparing your life to the karma's life and noticing the glitches on where the karmics tried to have you fucked up in. Sending you agents your way. Getting in your business. Trying to hack into your accounts. Trying to run away people that's destined to be with you and partner up with you and shit of that nature. I'm just seeing 444 on the clock. You could have exposed them for trying to You could have had to heal your womb and everything because of the karmics. Trying to do womb magic. Or trying to get you not to reproduce children and stuff like that. You could have exposed a lot of shit. You could have exposed the fact that okay, they wanted me to get with the karmic just in case I have a chosen child, or they know this child is going to be chosen, so they want me to get with the karmic so the karmic can help them sacrifice this chosen child here. Because this chosen child has a divine guide and purpose and whatever the fuck this is here. And I do as well. You could have shed light to that as well. Now the investigators, okay, yes, this child is chosen. These children are chosen here. They did want to send agents in to try to attack the kids or attack her or attack him. 555. See, I'm racking up on angel numbers. So this is definitely confirmation. I just seen like 3 angel numbers this whole reading. Somebody thought another individual was gullible. Somebody thought an individual was going through a tough time to where these people thought that they could rush in quick to put more trauma and burdens onto you. Somebody is an asshole. You could have exposed that as well. You could have exposed the fact that karmics could have been using the fact that you were vulnerable at the time. You were vulnerable, you were hurt, or some people could have did something to you to betray you that was so devastating. You could have even lost a relative or something due to spell work, or lost a relative due to them just passing away due to sickness or being shot or being stabbed, or cancer. I'm hearing cancer, or whatever illness that this person had. You could have been grieving losing a child. You could have had an abortion. You could have had a miscarriage due to spell work or something like that, or due to stress or something like that. You could have been being gang stalked, forced to be on the street, not knowing how you was going to eat or something like that, going through a real tough time. And you could have exposed the fact that people knew something about you, some information. They could have knew your family didn't like you. They could have knew your family wanted to get rid of you for a life insurance policy. And they took that and ran with it, and they jumped in and gang stalked you and even caused even more burdens. Okay, we're going to help their family. We're going to help their lover or whatever the fuck this is. Get them killed so we can get this money. Let's find out everything that this person got going on so we can get rid of them. You could have exposed the fact that these karmics thought shit was a game. They thought shit was funny. They thought shit was sweet. You could have told the investigators, or you could have showed the investigators like, hey, they not taking this shit serious. They're laughing and playing this shit about people's life. They laughing and playing this shit about stealing from another individual. They laughing and playing this shit about falsely getting people charges and shit like that. They fucking laughing and playing this shit about trying to stop somebody's fucking destiny. They laughing and playing this shit about harming somebody and cause somebody to have a fucking, you could have a injury or something like that, a disability or something like that that you cannot fix. You could have a permanent injury because of the karmics that you cannot fix. And you could have pointed that out as well. They're laughing and shit like that because they caused me a permanent injury. You could be trying to sue these karmics. You could have spoke about that as well. You could have added shit up. Okay, the fact that they did all this damn shit to me, I can sue they motherfucking ass. You solved your own motherfucking shit. Okay, you doing X, Y, Z, Q, I, da 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 da, da 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 da. To me, I'm going to take this shit and run with it. Some of you got so much information on the karmics, it don't make no motherfucking sense. So if these karmics was to come fuck with you, you don't give a fuck. You putting everything out online. You telling everything that you know about these motherfuckers. You could have even exposed them for spiking people drugs, food and shit with weed and like crack and shit like that. You could have exposed a lot of things about these karmics to get more money. I heard that as well, to get more money. try to get people hooked on drugs, or they keep coming back for more drugs and more drugs and more drugs. Or this could have been you, the fact that a karmic could have tried to get you hooked on drugs or whatever the fuck this is, so you can keep coming back spending all your money so you can go into poverty and shit like that. You could have exposed some shit like that in the community, and they don't like that. They want you to shut up. They want you to be quiet. They could be spiking people and shit. And now these people are constantly coming back and back and back and back and back and back and back for more and more and more and more and more. And they just will not stop. You found out how the karmics was finding your locations and shit like that. You could have had to turn your locations off on your phone, or they'll try to ask you for your phone and shit like that, and secretly send your location to them, or secretly try to put a location app on your phone, or secretly try to put a GPS on your car, or secretly send somebody to befriend you so they can know your whereabouts at all time, or send somebody to follow you every single where. This could be, you could have thought these people were normal people just walking past you and shit on the street. You could have thought that these people was just regular motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You didn't think they were gang stalkers until you woke the fuck up. When bullshit and turmoil started happening in your life, things started going wrong in your life, that's when you said, you could have already knew, but you ain't want to come off paranoid or anything like that. But when some shit kept on popping off, you automatically exposed, okay, this is gang stalking. So now it's safe to say that this is gang stalking. You don't like me and shit like that, but why are you following me then? Why are you telling my karmics my business? Why are you secretly recording me and taking photos and shit like that? Why are you telling the karmics my moves and shit like that, but you don't like me? Why did you follow me over here? Why did you follow me over there? All right.